Kirra Pinkerton. I'm 19 years old and I'm from San Clemente, California. Yeah, I think when I won Worlds in 2018 kind of was like the big set off of like, okay, I'm able to win one world title, I want to win another one. So that was kind of like a big step towards wanting a future in surfing. So my dream spot on tour would be G-Land just because the wave looks pretty perfect and I love lefts more than rights, and I feel like since there's not too many lefts on tour, that would be a really good opportunity to go and surf there and get barreled, and I think that's my strong suit, is getting barreled, so I would love to go there. How do you know about that? That is one of my favorite things to do, actually, is go and confuse a bunch of people at contests and go left and somehow win an event. Growing up surfing lowers, the rights were always so crowded, so I would go left more, and eventually I just felt like my backhand was stronger than my front hand. If I needed a score, I could just do one big turn on a left, and that was sort of like my strong suit if I needed a score or something. Oh, gentleman's hour. Never first in the water. I'd rather stretch. I have a little idea to go to Peru right before the Brazil event, not only just to surf, but I want to do a 3-day backpacking trip to Machu Picchu. I'm hoping I can get a chance to do that. If not, I'll just go surfing lefts, so that sounds like a good plan too. We were living in Ulus for 8 months, and then we went to the Mentawais about 3 times, which was just incredible. Warmed up, covered in bruises everywhere, cut my foot open, cut the top of my foot, just everywhere. It was a big trip. First day in the Mentawais, I just pulled into a wave and scorpioned. My whole back folded. Even broken bones, you can heal those 10 times faster than you think. Like, I broke my back and I healed it within 4 months. So you can kind of reverse anything with just good foods for yourself. I think because the board was so big, I was able to draw like a smoother line, and I just pulled in, soul arch, and started running down the line, and I just like could not believe how good the wave was. I was mind blown. And then days after that it kept happening. Even took off on a wave that Josh Kerr wouldn't take off on, so I was very proud of that. We'll choose our colors and we'll sit there for like maybe 8 hours a day and just paint like 6 or 7 boards, and some of these ones were just based off of Pinterest pictures, and then like this one I did a whole Illuminati set, so I have like 8 Illuminati boards, which was pretty cool, and people want to look at them, and so I think it's kind of a way to like just express what kind of goes on in my head into my surfing, so I'm very into conspiracy theories. I kind of like to just, I don't know, if someone doesn't want to agree with something, I gotta figure out why, and I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. This is Kirra Pinkerton, thanks for watching, and this is Shifty. So good. Cool. You know, I once fell off a side of the cliff in Big Bear snowboarding, just like boom, went straight off. I mean, I think we are aliens, but and I actually beat Kate Matson in a contest a long time ago when we were 6 years old. And I was like, oh, let's go behind this counter. So we walk around, and it was this green field with this giant tree, just like the most luscious green tree. And we sat underneath it, and then we look out, and there was a floating island, and it started floating up. And the entire Rip Curl team was on it, and they all jumped off one side, but Owen Wright jumped off the wrong side and died. It was pretty gnarly. And that's how I woke up.